Good morning. Happy New Year, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome in. Please hit that like button on your way in. I'd appreciate it. Good morning. Hey, Tansy. Good morning, dear. How are you? Happy New Year. Hey, AS. Good morning, guys. Welcome in. Happy New Year. My butt was in bed by 9 o'clock last night. I woke up at midnight, said Happy New Year, and that was it. Back to sleep. It's like you could hear the gunshots, you could hear all this stuff going on, and it's like, oh, I ain't wanting no part of that nonsense. Welcome in, guys. Happy New Year. A whole new year. What happened? What happened, Tansy? Hey, Kill. Happy New Year, everyone. Who's having their pork and their greens and their black-eyed peas today? Good morning, PK. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever you're at. Happy New Year. Oh, you're in the UK, Emma? Yeah. I saw, it was 4 o'clock here. I was watching my football game and I saw on my phone that the fireworks were going off in England, which was kind of cool. So clearly an 8-hour time difference. I made some goulash last night and had dinner and just went in, got under the covers. It just was like, yeah. Breakfast in California. We're going to be doing we're going to be doing a stew. I think my daughter-in-law is going to do one with some pork sausage and some, black-eyed peas and then some greens. So more like a soup or a stew. But normally we just have the pork chops and the fried cabbage and the black-eyed peas. Health, wealth, and happiness, guys. Health, wealth, and happiness. It's a good tradition to start. It's a very southern tradition. Welcome in, Jean. Happy New Year, dear. When my sister was alive, we used to go to her house and we would have it, and we would all play chess because all of us kids, we got taught chess at an early age. So we would have like a chess tournament for money, of course. We got that winner take all kind of pile. The only problem with that is I'm really good at it, but my second ex-husband, my last ex-husband he could beat a computer at chess. He was amazing when it came to chess, and I could never beat him. I couldn't even tell you how many times I tried to beat him, and I could not beat him. So he was the obvious winner of all of us when he was there because he could take us down and just like nothing, like we weren't even there. It's like, anyway, good New Year's memories, guys. It's always good to have traditions. Fun. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome in. We're going to see what the year holds for everybody. So let's get into Aries. What is this year bringing to you, Aries? What's What's going on? Let's get some positive energy. I saged everything in here this morning. If it looks a little smoky, it's probably because it looked like, you ever seen the one where the house is on fire and the person saying, "This is what it looks like when I sage my house." That's what it looks like. That's what it's looking like. So, okay, let's get into this, Aries. You're back and forth about your wish fulfillment when it comes to love, and you're a little trapped in your head. It's like you're a little worried about things. Um, See, you've got some doubt here. You've got doubt because you're back and forth about this and you're having sleepless nights about this. And it has to do with your wish fulfillment where love is concerned. This is either a masculine man who is deciding he wants to commit to a relationship, or this is a feminine energy and her clock is ticking. Okay. She's ticking. She's saying, my eggs are going to turn to sand in the hourglass. So I need to get. This is an Empress. This is somebody who probably wants a relationship because she wants a family. I feel like there's a truth here. You're trapped in your head, Empress energy, wanting to communicate. I feel like this person that you're wanting to communicate to, you want an opportunity, but you feel like this person's going to lie to you about taking that leap. This person may be telling you what you want to hear. In this case, I feel very strong about whoever you're dealing with, because the truth was, you had the Ace of Swords under the bottom. You want the truth, you want honesty, right? But you feel like there's deception here. You feel like this person could be very deceptive when they're telling you about taking that leap. See, taking that leap, jumping into something. You may want to move forward with your relationship because you feel like your clock is ticking and you're ready. You're back and forth about this. You're over this in your head thinking, well, is today the day? Is this going to be the year that I'm going to commit? We're going to do this. We're going to take this to another level. It makes you a little unhinged with that Nine of Swords. So you may be having sleepless nights about this. You may want a child. This is also, it doesn't necessarily, if you don't want a child, this is just about you saying you feel like it's time for you to, get married and buy a home and have a family, or whatever the case is. For everybody is different. But you feel like the person is dishonest. Okay, so you have a King of Wands. This could be you, Aries, or this could be you're in that energy. You're both Aries, could be. You could be a Leo or a Sagittarius. But you're speaking a truth that you don't want this. So I don't know if this is the Aries masculine that's saying, you're saying the truth is that you're cutting out something and walking away. You don't want to take it to a higher level. This person may not want to have a family. This person may like things just the way they are, and when you say that, hey, I'm ready to have kids or I'm ready to settle down, this person isn't about settling down. Whether it's about kids or whether it's about settling down, this person doesn't want to take it to marriage. They don't want to take it to a higher level of commitment. So I don't know if you are the Empress here or if you're the King of Wands, but this person, yeah, see, under the bottom of the deck, you have the harsh truth here, that you can see the harsh truth is blocked. Somebody is, they're trying to block something. You're doing some soul searching about your happiness and success. You've got to take a step back and look at things from a different perspective in order to have a victory. So I feel like one of you is ready to commit and the other one is not. And it's almost like it's better found out now than later. You don't want to get into a relationship with somebody deeper and find out down the road that you guys aren't on the same page. So Aries, one of you is wanting a commitment and the other one is not. Guys, please hit that like button for me on your way in. I'd appreciate it. Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope everybody had a safe and fun evening. I was in bed myself by 9 o'clock. Woke up at midnight and went back to sleep. So welcome in, guys. Okay, so Taurus, what's happening for Taurus? So somebody here is back and forth about working on a situation. That's their wish. They want to rush towards a King of Wands. Could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Making the choice to build. So I feel like for Taurus, somebody's making a choice to build with you. There's a lot. Okay. New Year brings in a definite change. People have a different attitude about what they want, what they need, their resolutions, all of that. Okay. So it seems like the catalyst for everybody right now is the new year. So I'm seeing that, people are trying to decide what they want, what works best for them, right? What they really want. And it's almost, someone here feels like maybe they're rushing a king of wands. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, Taurus, if you're the person who feels like you're rushing the other person because you want to build, you want to collaborate, you want to make somebody to make a decision. It's almost like you want them to make a decision and they may regret it. So I feel like with the rushing of somebody to make a decision, they may make a poor decision. So in this case, you have to let the other person decide the same as you are, since you're back and forth about what you really want. You're not really, I feel like it's a spur of the moment thing. It's like you decide to do something and you're ready. You want somebody to make that decision with you right then and there. Some people aren't that spontaneous. And if you force that issue and the person makes the wrong mistake, you're going to be miserable. See, because this person's at a crossroads about this 10 of Cups situation. Now, this also could be Taurus might be feeling some kind of way and want to get married. And they want to celebrate with their 10 of Cups. They're out there. Now, this also could be a spur of the moment, anything where you're just out celebrating with your person, okay? Maybe you just got caught up in the moment, but I feel like you may be pushing this person away a little bit because you're a little too forceful or trying to be controlling or whatever this is. I feel like a decision's going to be made that's going to have some bad undertones, right? With that 5 of Pentacles, this person may walk away and break up with you Now, in this case, you may be being too strategic here. So I feel like you're coming in very Taurus. If this is not you, it's the other person. Take it how it resonates with you. I feel like either one of you may be out and spur of the moment decide you want to take it to the next level, or you want to do something and the other person isn't willing to do it, or they feel that you're rushing them into making a decision that they don't want to make at the moment. So I feel like it will have a bad ending here only because someone's feeling pushed too far, too fast. So I feel like it's just like if you just take a step back and let this person decide what they want and you guys talk about it, it would have a different ending. So be careful with that. Don't try to push somebody to make a decision, because I feel like it'll end badly if you do. Okay, tell me about Gemini. Yeah, I feel like in that Aries video, or in the Aries reading, somebody wants to take something to a higher level of commitment, probably to have children, probably because they want, and the other person does not want what they want. And the problem is people don't talk about those things these days. They don't, have deep conversations with everyone involved. The one person that you're with is the one you should be having these deep conversations and know where this person stands. But if that person, like in Aries' situation, lied about that situation to you, they may have been lying about taking that leap of faith, and then you find out that that's not really what they want. Why are they blowing smoke when they shouldn't? Because that's the indicator there. You feel like they were lying, and they were. They did not want the same things. Okay, so Gemini. Gemini, it looks like you are changing your mind about somebody you're with. You may have taken a step back and looked at the bigger picture, and now you're emotionally communicating that you're moving on. You're cutting somebody out. This is the harsh truth. You're cutting somebody out. You're saying, this isn't working for me. This isn't working for me. I feel like this is a breakup because I have a 10 of cups here. This is, somebody who you felt like a close bond to. A truth is being spoken, and somebody may want to try to recover, but they're very guarded and defensive. This person is angry about this person saying it's not working for them. They're wishing for justice. But see, they're obsessed with standing their ground, and it's causing a tower moment. Okay, so Gemini, if you've decided to break up with somebody because you see the bigger picture and you don't think it's going to work out, you're being kind when you're talking to this person. You're not being mean by any stretch of the imagination. I would say the Page of Cups is more of a heart-to-heart communication. It's emotional communication, right? You're saying something. It's telling somebody, this isn't working for me. I'm moving on. Cutting somebody off. This is the harsh truth. The harsh truth is that you are ready to move on to a bigger and better things. This isn't the one for you. But this person that you're talking to, the truth really like stabbed them between the eyes kind of thing, with them trying to recover from the truth. They're trying to recover from the truth, but they turn very guarded and defensive. They turn on a dime. So this person turns into, it's like they're wishing for justice, but they're going about it in the wrong way, because they turn into that devil energy, obsessed with standing their ground, obsessed with telling you why you're supposed to stay, obsessed with trying to defend themselves. Whatever the case may be here, it's caused a tower moment. It goes from bad to worse, right? With this tower moment, everything falls apart. Yeah, I feel like whoever instead of them, listening to you, they're all of a sudden there's a very volatile reaction to what you're trying to tell them. Okay, so Cancer. It's coming towards you, Cancer, in the year 2024. What do we got? Tell me about Cancer. So, Cancer, I feel like you want justice where love is concerned. And I feel like in the center of this, you need strength to overcome an obstacle. So that you can reconcile. But you feel like in this, you need to protect your broken heart. You feel a little like you're grieving. Whatever this is, you do want to be with this person. You do want to be with this person. It's been a long time coming. You have strong emotions about this relationship. You want to take that leap of faith, and you don't want to miss an opportunity. I feel like Empress energy. You could be dealing with a twin flame coming back together, Cancer. Cancer, you do want justice and love. You have to overcome some kind of an obstacle to reconcile, but in overcoming that obstacle, you have to protect your broken heart. You've been through enough, right? And because you don't want to end up grieving or feeling some kind of way or lost, right? You do want to be with this person. It's been a long time. You have strong emotions about this relationship. Taking that leap of faith, you don't want to miss the opportunity. So you're going to jump in with both feet regardless. You're protecting your broken heart, but you're going to jump in regardless. You're not going to I don't see any kind of stalling here or anything. You're ready to jump in, and you're ready to seize the moment. Is that carpe diem? Seize the moment. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's get to Leo. Where's my Leos? Strength card, Leo, first card out, and the sun. And the sun. Wow, two of you right there. Right there. A lot of majors here, Leo. You need the strength. Your strength is illuminated. Your strength is illuminated. You're doing some soul searching, and it's been a long time. Emperor energy. Boy, you're standing in your power. It's taken you a long time to get here, but you're here. You're finally here. That's what I'm hearing. It's taken you a long time to get here, but you're here. Leo, your strength is illuminated here. You finally empered up. You're taking control of a situation. I feel like with you being an emperor here, that you finally made it to where you need to be, right? Because your strength is illuminated. You've done the soul searching. You could have had an awakening. You could have had an awakening here. It's been a long time coming. Emperor energy, taking control, standing in your power, doing what you need to do, right? You have recovered from something. You've had to recover and walk away. You're manifesting cutting out past mistakes. So for you, the manifestation of cutting out something, you're manifesting cutting something out. And when I clarified it, it is looking at past mistakes, looking back over your shoulder. You know, sometimes we have such regret for something that we do that it keeps us stuck where we're at, right? So we keep looking back at it, trying to, you know, you can't change what's already happened, right? You just can't, right? Because there was a lot of mind games and manipulation and someone was very guarded and defensive. You now want justice with the Queen of Pentacles because of all the drama in the relationship. I feel like whoever this is, now, it could go either way, guys, but I feel this Emperor is Leo. And I feel like this has to do with the relationship with somebody that you have. Now, if you're masculine, it could be the other way around. Now, this also could represent the Empress in the minor arcana. So you could be the Empress here, and this is somebody who's coming towards you, Leo, if you're the feminine. If it is, if you're the masculine, it's you, okay? And in this case, you have found your own strength within yourself. Maybe because you've gone within and it's taken you a while to get here, right? And you're trying to recover. What you're walking away from and cutting out is your past mistakes. If you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you said, you know, I was a real asshole, I'm going to change this. I'm going to change what I've done in the situation. This is you making you better, a better person coming out of this. Seeing who you were, looking at yourself, you know, we all have to do that. I don't care what sign you are. We all go through that kind of metamorphosis at one point in our life where we look and go, I don't like me. I don't like what I've become. So here we go, right? So again, if you're a feminine energy, you have a masculine coming towards you with a lot of remorse and wanting to make things right with you. If you are the masculine in this case, you have decided to like rebuild yourself in a better way, you know, making you the best version of you that you can be. You are an overgiver. Oh, I am too, Jean. I am too. That's one of my love languages, giving. You know, and I have a hard time receiving sometimes. And sometimes you got to just let people give to you once in a while. You can't be the only one, right? You can't be the only one in the situation that needs to. So, yeah. Yeah. And Leo and the Cancer, I think. It's the Leo and the Cancer for sure. Okay, we got Virgo. Okay, now guys, I have to say something, and I normally wouldn't even bring this up because I don't feed the trolls, okay? But I don't pick on Virgos. I have nothing against a Virgo. I don't deal with any Virgos. I have no reason to have any issue with a Virgo, okay? So to say that I accuse you of doing things that you're not doing, I am simply reading the energy of the card. If it is not your story, it is not your story. Check your other placements. You are not the only Virgo on this planet. I promise you that. I promise you that. So There are Virgos that are guilty of whatever the cards are saying. If it isn't don't read into it so much. This is entertainment purposes only, guys. I mean, there's laws that say that about tarot. This is entertainment purposes only. And at the end of the day, if you decide your life revolves around a tarot reading, you can't. You can't. You don't make decisions based on a tarot reading. You have to have the discernment, even if it rings true. That's just look at it as a heads up. Just look at it as a heads up. Whatever it is, it's a heads up, okay? It doesn't mean you make a decision based on it. It does not mean that you need to, put your in stone, okay? Everybody's different. There are 7 or 8 billion people on this planet, okay? Yeah, I mean, yeah, there are, Jean, I agree with you 100%. There are beautiful people in every sign, every single sign. There are assholes in every sign. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Because here's the thing that everybody forgets to think about. You're not just a Virgo, just because you're a Virgo sun sign, okay? You have a moon, rising, Venus, Saturn. You have all of these other different planets that are all of these different signs. It's the actual overall of what what makes you who you are, okay? So just because your sun's Virgo, like with me, I have a water sign for a sun, I have a moon and a Venus, all water. But then I'm born on the cusp of Leo and I have a Leo rising. I completely put myself out, right? Because water covers fire. It's like, you see what I'm saying? But I have Virgo in my chart. I have quite a bit of Virgo in my chart. I have, I think of the top ones, I have some Scorpio, I have some Leo, I have a lot of fire. I've got Aries, I've got Leo, I've got Cancer, and I've got Virgo. I don't have any Aquarius. I think there's one or two. I don't have any Libra that I'm aware of. There's a couple that I don't have anything in. But I do have at least one of all of the, of all 4 of the things. So check your stuff before you assume. Yeah. Yeah. So, everybody has a mix in their chart. Pay attention to that because I'm not mad at your comment. I mean, I don't have to say anything. I have other people that'll say it for me. I don't have to say anything, honestly. And I don't, but it just brought to the point where I want you to recognize I don't have a beef with any sign. I don't have a beef with anybody. I mean, they may have a beef with me, but that's on them. That's not me. Right. I don't feed into that nonsense. I honestly don't. My life is surrounded by peace. You know what, Lindsay? Go to a great one is Cafe Astrology. They do a free birth chart for you. You just enter in the information, and it will give you a great reading. It'll break down everything for you, and then it'll tell you what. They'll describe everything for you. It's like reading a book on yourself, basically. But yeah, it's free and it's wonderful. I always use those. I always use Cafe Astrology. And guys, if I recommend something to you, I don't profit from any of that. I promise you, I don't profit from any of those things. Even if it's, certain kinds of candles or different, people that I use personally, if I use them, I'll recommend them, right? I'm not going to recommend somebody I don't use. And, even like spirit removal, if you ever get the psychic surgeon on Facebook, they're a fantastic team that help remove negative spirit energy from you. I have used them for a couple of years now, maybe 3 or 4 years now. They're fantastic. And so anything I recommend to you, I don't profit from. It's just that I use them personally, and I think that you could benefit from it. So that's where I'm at with it. Okay, so see, Kel, you got all kinds. Now, what's funny is when I see what you just said right there, that you have a Cancer sun and an Aquarius moon. Do you know the hardest relationship I think in the zodiac is a Cancer and an Aquarius? So you fight with yourself a lot. It's like that's one of the toughest ones. I mean, there are other tough ones, but as far as a Cancer goes, an Aquarius is the hardest relationship for a Cancer, any Cancer. So, and Sag rising, yeah. You know, I'm telling you, it's a battle. It's a battleground, guys. Okay, let's get into Virgo. Okay, so your wish fulfillment is a new beginning. You got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. But Virgo, you're not talking about it. You're keeping it to yourself. You want something, but you're not saying what you want. Guys, never be afraid to express your emotions. Good, bad, or indifferent, you are going to find out the answer you are looking for when you communicate. Say what's on your mind and go forward. You know, your Empress energy, you don't need to keep what you want to yourself. Look at this. Do you think that this person's going to keep their mouth shut about this? Virgo, open up and speak your mind. Open your mouth. Look, you're taking a step back and looking at things from a different perspective. It's causing you a tower moment and breaking your heart. And that's why you're at a crossroads. I can tell you exactly what this person's doing right now. This person is, what is the word I'm looking for? You're thinking the worst case scenario in this. You're looking at this like you're seeing everything that could possibly go wrong in the situation. And that's what's keeping you from opening your mouth. Okay. You're looking at things from a different perspective and it's causing you a tower moment. You're seeing it for the worst it could possibly be, right? And it's breaking your heart. So that's why you're at a crossroads. What do you, instead of looking at something like the worst case scenario, why don't you look at it from the best case scenario? Why don't you? Because nothing is ever as bad as we make it out in our head. You know, those negative thoughts that get in your head every once in a while, first of all, those could be negative energies around you interfering, first of all, to make you feel something, some kind of way. I deal with spirit energy on a daily basis. I literally was hearing in my head this morning, oh, I'm just so depressed. I'm this, I'm that. No, I am not a depressed person. And, you know, to me, I immediately recognize that as not being my energy, not being of me, right? So I just send it out, send it out. You know, I don't play that. Get the F off me. We're not dancing in that. Okay. I'm not one of those poor me kind of people. I don't play that game. Okay. You know, I call it for what it is, right? Yes, we have bad days. Yes, I have, had a moment where I need to be myself and just have a good cry every once in a while. But then I get up and I get me a snack and something to drink and I'm off on a new adventure. Okay. Sometimes we just have to let it out, right? Once in a while, the world just closes in on us. We have to say what we need to do and move forward. Okay. This person right here, Virgo, you're looking at something from the worst case scenario, and you're planting that seed of doubt within yourself. You're keeping quiet and not saying what you really want, when all you really want is to have a new beginning of love and abundance and love. You want the white picket fence. You want to have somebody around you that cares for you and lifts you up. And you're thinking the worst case scenario here, and you really need to stop that. Stop it. Put an end to that nonsense, okay? Put an end to the nonsense, right? Of the mind games and manipulation. You're playing with yourself. You play in the mind games and manipulation with your own self, right? You need to rebuild. You need to collaborate. You need to work on something here, right? 10 pentacles, honey. 10 pentacles. You have 10 pentacles that you're going to build once you decide to put an end to the mind games in your own head, whatever's stopping you from being your true authentic self, getting out there and speaking your truth and being who you want to be, right? I feel like that's what holds us back and keeps it, people say, oh, well, you're so strong. Well, the difference between a strong person and a weak person is being able to voice yourself, speak your truth, right? If you're just going to cower in the corner, of course, you're going to get the worst case scenario. But, I don't think there's a sign out there that needs to live in that corner, right? They need to speak their truth and get out there. See, because they're just trapped in their head. This is this person. Now realize the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is being trapped in your own head, right? This has nothing to do with literally being trapped, because you're not. This person has a rope around them and a blindfold over their eyes. But all they have to do is move their arms and the thing comes off, right? The things fall away. You're not trapped here. The only way you feel like you're trapped is you're trapped in your own mind, right? You will have a victory here. You will get the wish you want, right? So this is like you overcoming that. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a Six of Cups. Somebody in your past is your wish. This person's going to come towards you. It may be a Queen of Wands. This could be a King of Wands, actually, in a feminine energy, right? There will be equal give and take as soon as you communicate. So whoever this is that keeps, with their worst case scenario, thinking that it's not going to work out, that tower's going to fall, it's going to be, that's a woe is me, that's a pity party for one, right? Turn it around. Why don't you start looking at the way it could end up in a positive way? Put your eggs in the basket. You know what I'm saying? Start creating that in your mind. One of the ways that people build things like that is they, the simplest thing. It's not even related to tarot. Like what is that board called that you would put on your refrigerator, or it's your things that you want for the year. Build that board, right? Put that out there. However, you have to express yourself. If you can't do it verbally, start a vision board. Thank you, Jean. Yeah. Because look at it in a positive way. Build that life for yourself. And you never let another person keep you from your goal. No matter what, you might not end up with that person, but that doesn't mean that you won't find somebody out there that's going to give you everything that you want or need, right? This is your life. That's a reason why you're here, is to learn the lessons and to, raise your vibration. So anyway, okay, so let's get to Libra, Miss PK. What do we got for Libra? I feel like there's an argument here about a third party deception, and you need strength. So you got an option here, and you got deception here. This could be also that you could be fighting over an option. Someone could be lying, cheating, stealing, right? Needing strength. King of Wands. King of Wands could be the Emperor in a lower vibration. Could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Take it how it resonates. This also could be that somebody's doing deceptive magic. You're at a crossroads, Empress energy. This is you. about rebuilding, collaborating, communicating. So why are you holding back? I feel like what's happening here is either fighting about an option or there's magic being done that's causing you to argue and fight. You need strength where this King of Wands is concerned. You're at a crossroads. Empress energy could be about wanting to communicate that you want to rebuild. It's almost like you feel like, should I put in the effort? That's the kind of energy I'm getting. Should I put in any more effort? Because there's a choice. Somebody you feel like keeps rushing in and out towards a choice. You got to master your emotions about this relationship and your wish fulfillment. That's why you're holding back. Now you're holding back. There's an argument here about somebody rushing towards making a choice to rush in and out. Feel like you have a King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. You both are in your emotions, wanting to heal the Ten of Cups, wanting to heal the relationship between you and this other person. I do feel like it's a battle. I feel like it's a battle between you and this person because there could be witchcraft being done. That may be part of the problem. When you have an Empress to an Emperor and a King to a King of Cups to a Queen of Cups, you both are of a same mind. You guys are mirroring each other's emotions, right? It goes back and forth, and the reason it goes back and forth and you're holding back is the harsh truth. There's an attack here. Someone wants you to be brokenhearted. It's not your person. Libra, it's not your person. Somebody is trying to attack you to have a broken heart. They want you to be, right? This is the truth. This is the truth here. Tell me about this person who's doing nonsense. Tell me about the person who's doing the illusion. Okay. It's out of jealousy. They know. Now, guys, when you're a twin flame, and only when you're a twin flame does this, okay? The heart belongs to you. No matter what, your heart belongs to the twin and vice versa. The heart belongs to you. The judgment, the reason this person is doing it is they're unhappy. They're discontent with the Four of Cups because their judgment is that this person loves you. They can never have that person's heart. This person loves you. And this is causing this person to be angry or upset that's why they're being very strategic with the relationship with, and I don't feel like this is you. Or this could be, they're discontent. There could be discontent with the relationship with you, right? So you have the relationship with the Queen of Swords, right? This isn't you being strategic or them being strategic. This is they're unhappy with the relationship between you and this person, right? It's been a long time coming. This third party wants to take that leap of faith and have a victory. They want to have a victory here. You look at things from a different perspective and it's causing a bit of a tower moment because of the drama. I feel like you're sitting in this King of Swords mode. You're not even a Queen of Swords if you're a feminine energy. You're a King of Swords. You're going to beat your opponent. Now, the difference between the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords is the King of Swords will figure out your weakness and beat you at your own game. And that's where you're at right now. You're in fight mode. You're in fight mode. So I feel like somebody here wants to I feel like this is your person. I feel like they want to apologize to you. They're trying to be patient because you're their wish. They're 10 of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. So this person wants to come back and apologize to you, but there's somebody who's interfering. Just know they're interfering. And when somebody's being pulled away, they're and we don't realize this. We blame the person and not the person who's actually interacting. And that's a kind of fine line and a fine dance, guys. When you have somebody interfering with your free will, is it your will or is it they're interfering with your free will? Are they imposing their will on your will? And that's what the problem is, because we think it's our person who's acting a fool when it really is they're being interfered with. They're being pulled in a direction. And you can tell when that happens when it is out of the blue and sudden. Like it will like instantly end. Like there is no reason for the behavior. 1 minute you're great and the next minute it's gone south and you can't figure out what the hell happened. When you are in your mindset of what the hell happened, better believe there could be somebody else interfering and you need to figure that out. Who is the psychic surgeon? His name is Andy Porter, and they are located in England. They're in England. So I used to, before I get into Scorpio, it used to be Dr. Terrence Palmer. You can look him up on YouTube, Dr. Terrence Palmer. Dr. Terrence Palmer was a psychologist from England, and he started this group, and they help remove negative energies. He died on January 1st, 2 years ago from COVID. Matter of fact, this is the anniversary of his passing. So his protege, Andy Porter, still does. And Andy was the one that Dr. Palmer would use to channel Chin from the other side, who is a guide. So he would use Andy as the channel. So Andy continued to be the channel with Chin to help other people. And you just can send your information to them. You can email them, and they will set you up. It's not expensive, guys. It's like, I want to say, like, if you do an emergency one, it's like $100. But if you just do wait in line for your turn, it's like $50. It's worth it because they'll do like you can go on their website and see all their stuff. Oh, thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate that. Thank you. All of my friends want to buy a kitty. So funny. Anyway, check them out. They definitely can help. I know the first time I had it done, it felt like somebody had beat me with a baseball bat. My whole body hurt. And, I had to get up and get an Advil because, oh my gosh, what they found. And he'll send you an email of what they find. It's kind of an interesting thing. Do a checkup every couple of months or, depending on how much energy you deal with, right? I deal with a lot of energy. So, yeah, I appreciate you becoming a channel member. Thank you. Guys, you can become a channel member. Everything's in the description box below the video or all my videos. It's in the description box. I just answered that, all of my friends. His name is Andy Porter. You can find him on Facebook as the Psychic Surgeon. They're located in England. So Okay, let's get into Scorpio. Get into Scorpio. What do we got? Scorpio. Yeah, it's the psychic surgeon on Facebook. You can get all their information. It's a group. He does a lot of. You can also find them on YouTube. So Scorpio, you're having a little buyer's remorse here. I feel like with this 5 of Cups, regret or remorse has to do with a new passionate beginning, and you're being honest. You're speaking a truth. It's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I think you have. You're trapped in your. Oh. Okay. So somebody slept with a married man here. Scorpio, you slept with a married man. So you regret a new passionate beginning, and you're speaking a truth here. It's like you feel you may have been confused, but you're going to try to find some balance. You're going to balance the confusion. Okay. I feel like there was a drunk night and something happened. Okay. Because I feel like you're confused. You're confused here, and you're trying to find some balance. Like you could have been drunk. You're trapped in your head. Now you can see this person has got a Queen of Pentacles. You see that this person's married. The harsh truth is you see that this person's married. This isn't your fault, Scorpio. This is not your fault. First of all, you don't have a relationship with this Queen of Pentacles. They do. And if they're stepping out on their person, that's on them, not you, right? You're saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. So what's happening here is you don't want a relationship with this person. You just want to stay single. You just want to stay single here, I feel like. But I feel like somebody is telling you, oh, that's illuminating a 10 of Pentacles. That's illuminating he's married. This Queen of Swords is illuminating that this person's married. And you're like, I don't want this person. Things happen. Things happen. But the one that's guilty here is this King of Pentacles. Or I'm sorry, the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the guilty party. I feel like for you're like, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe he lied to me, or I can't believe, a truth is being spoken. There's an opportunity, or you're confused. Trying to balance out the confusion. You're trapped in your head. You can see that this person's married. The harsh truth is that it's illuminated this person was married. Well, someone's going to say, "Oh, that guy you were with last night? He had a wife." What? So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Scorpio, I feel like you should just cut your losses and keep pushing. This person's at fault there, not you. Welcome in, everybody. Please hit that like button. Thank you for being here. Okay, so let's get into Sag. Tell me about Sag. That actually could be energy from last night, guys. That Scorpio reading. It's like, oh, things got out of hand. at the celebration. Okay, so Sagittarius. So it's been a long time coming for you, and I feel like you're ready to rebuild. You're trying to move forward. You're looking at things from a different perspective, and you're making a decision. You're making a choice. I tell you this, turning over a new leaf, new me, new year, new me kind of thing. Everybody does this. It's as a renewal, trying to renew ourselves. This is what Sag is doing as well. Making a decision to get rid of things that no longer serve you, to rebuild yourself, to build yourself up, make you the best version of yourself that you can be. Divine timing, the strength in divine timing to come out of the cold. So whatever it is that you've left yourself out in the cold, you have an empress to an emperor. Oh, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. I feel like Sagittarius, you're in a place for you that you're moving forward with yourself, taking care of you, doing you, putting yourself first. You've made a decision, right? Your strength in divine timing, you're leaving the emperor out in the cold. In your mind, you don't want to talk. The harsh truth is there's betrayal. And in your mind, you're moving forward with your life. Okay. So what's meant for you is yours. It will be back when it's meant to be. And in the meantime, you're actually saying, no, I'm doing me. I'm taking care of me. I'm letting go of things that no longer serve me. I have the strength to do what I need to do. And I'm going to do this. I'm rebuilding me. I'm putting myself first. I'm making that decision to look at the bigger picture and making a decision where I'm concerned, right? Like what you're doing, Sag, is you're determining what is right for you at this time, period. And you're leaving whatever out in the cold. Let them do them. When they figure it out, I'm sure you'll hear from them. And that's kind of what you need. But that's the best way to handle this, be honest with you. Because you can't sit there waiting for somebody to figure it out. You've got to live your life and figure out you. And that's what Sagittarius is doing. They're going forward. They're moving in the direction they need to go, which is forward movement. And, it's been a long time coming, and it's time. It's time for them to move where they need to be. But that shows the growth in you. That is the growth in you, how much you have come to terms with whatever it is. This person's got to figure it out on his own. You cannot learn their lessons for them. They have to learn their own lessons. But for you, what works best for you is what you're doing. And you can't get a better reading than that right there. Because when you determine that you are what matters and you invest in yourself, it's a whole different game changer. It's a game changer. Hey, Tav. Okay, let's get into Cap. Tell me about my Capricorns, please. Jasiri, that is a wonderful thought. There you go. Okay, let's see what we got for Cap. Cap, right out the gate. Right out the gates. Showing up. So you're feeling like there's no equal give and take in a situation, and you're feeling a little blue. You're feeling a little down. You're doing some soul searching about what you think the problem is, your judgment. This is you going within about your judgment. Why am I feeling the way I'm feeling? When you do some soul searching about your own opinion about something, why am I feeling the way I am? Why am I feeling like there's no equal give and take? You're at a crossroads. You're trying to be patient. You're trying to find some balance moving forward. What are you obsessed with, though? Obsessed with the burden. What do you feel like in this case, Capricorn, that maybe some of this might be your own fault? I feel like maybe that's what you're feeling like, because you feel like there's no equal give and take and you're discontent, but you're doing soul searching about your own judgment. Why do I feel this way? And you're at a crossroads trying to find some balance, trying to move forward here, but you're obsessed with the burden. You feel like you're part of the problem. Why am I feeling this way? Now, again, you may have energies influencing you around you. This could be your own energy. You could have some depression. You could be dealing with, yeah, you're having sleepless nights. Oh, I see the problem. You think that there's not somebody out there for you. Like, guys, we are in a cesspool when it comes to dating, okay? It's like people have lost their freaking minds and they don't have any morals or values. They're, everybody's about, getting theirs. They're the most important person in the world. And at the end of the day, when you are dealing with somebody, you're trapped in your head manifesting a new beginning in love. This person's feeling defeated. They want to communicate to their 10 of Pentacles. There's somebody that they really have love for. They want to communicate to their person, but they're brokenhearted. There's a broken heart here, having some regrets. May have to do with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, because they're in their emotions about you. And it also could be an Empress in the minor arcana. Okay. So this person may want to communicate to you. They're in their emotions. They're in their emotions because of a new passionate beginning that they took a leap. I feel like that caused maybe an argument. They're looking back at that past mistake and all the drama that it caused in the relationship because they were deceptive. It caused a tower moment. So this person's feeling like it's part of the problem. This person's trapped in their head. This person made a mistake. This person has done something that they regret. And they're realizing now all the drama that it caused the situation. And that's why that they had to think about their own, why they feel the way they do in a situation, because they are obsessed with the burden. The burden was on their shoulders because it was something they did. There you go. Yeah. So this person has to reevaluate their own stuff they did. I can't even talk. See, they're having a hard time talking to you because all of a sudden I couldn't even talk. He is under magic. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. It is nice when they do. I mean, if they're trapped in their head about why they've done something, but there could be other influences there too. So it is true that they need to accept responsibility for their actions. Absolutely. And that they realize that they have their own cross to bear. But even if somebody is doing or trying to affect them in a negative way, they still have to take ownership of it. They still have to do something about it. They still have to fix the problem. It's their issue to fix. Okay, so tell me about Aquarius. Aquarius, you're showing up as a Queen of Swords here. So you're trapped in your head about somebody from the past. You're heartbroken, Queen of Swords. You may have worked with this person. It's illuminating a choice for a new passionate beginning, but you're at a crossroads. This could be somebody that you worked with that I feel like you may be influenced by somebody that you work with. They want you to make a decision. You're at a crossroads about this third party. Whoever this is that wants you to pick them or you're trapped in your head trying to be patient. You care about somebody from your past, but you have somebody here that wants you to make a decision to have a new passionate beginning, and you're at a crossroads about this third party, and your judgment is to take a step back and look at things from a different perspective and do some soul searching. You are not going to jump into anything that just because somebody is pushing you in a direction. You're thinking about somebody from your past. Under the bottom of the deck, you want justice. You're going to be communicating, but you're waiting for a new beginning in love. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Or you're mastering your emotions about something long-term and committed. I don't think this person you work with is going to give you a long-term commitment. I feel like you're feeling like this person's coming on to you at work, and you feel like you have to make, like you feel pushed into a corner, so to speak, but you are not going to make a quick decision to do anything. This is you taking a step back and doing some soul searching. You want justice. You want to be with somebody else, and this person's trying to interfere. That's what's happening here. So you're not. I feel like I like the Queen of Swords in you in this instance, in this reading, because you will not put up with nonsense. So with that blade in your hand, this person better get it together. Whoever's coming at you trying to get you to make a decision about them, that's not who you want to be with. Tell me about Pisces. Guys, I'm not going to do the one question readings today because I have a lot going on after this. I have quite a few clients I need to get to and a lot of readings I need to do for tomorrow. So I will do it tomorrow on Cancer at 10 o'clock. I'll do those. So if you want to get a question answered tomorrow at 10 o'clock on, after the live, at the end of the live. So tell me about Pisces. Okay. So Pisces, you know something that somebody needs to know. You have a secret that you need to share. Okay. Because the harsh truth, you need the strength to move forward with whatever was hidden, but you're trapped in your head having sleepless nights. You're afraid to tell somebody something you know. This is a secret that needs to come out. Oh, PK, thank you, my dear. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Pisces, I feel like you have a secret that you need to get off your chest. You need to let somebody know something you know, okay? And Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much, PK. Thank you. So I feel like okay. You feel like you need to tell somebody that their person's cheating. You're afraid if you take that leap that this King of Pentacles will cut you out. If you tell them what you know, they're going to cut you out. And that would leave you very unhappy with that Four of Cups. But there's no equal give and take because somebody is holding on to a Queen of Wands and she's rushing towards the King of Wands. So I feel like you have a friend that you know that their partner is cheating on them and you need to tell the other person, but you're afraid if you tell the other person that somebody's cheating on them, they're going to blame you or take it out on you somehow. Guys, if a friend, if you see, I don't know, there are people out there that blame they shoot the messenger. They try to shoot the messenger. In this case, if I knew something, if I saw something, that first call I'd be making, I wouldn't even hesitate. Do you know what I just saw? I'm that person. Yeah, you need to come down here right now. You need to get in your car. You need to come over here right now. Uh-huh. I mean, I'm telling you. You know what my spidey sense is being able to spot who's sleeping with who. And I know I've told a few of you this, that when my best friend Denise was alive, she was dating this person. And we were at a nightclub. And there's this girl that happened to be the receptionist at the divorce center where I filed for divorce from my second husband. And she spots me and she's like, "Oh, Barbara." And I remember her, and everything. And she comes and sits down and I'm asking her because I saw how she looked at the person that my best friend was dating. And so when she sat down, I'm asking her questions. I'm like, "Oh, so why are you here? What's going on?" And she said, "Oh, I'm here to see she referred to him as her lover." And I go, "And who's that?" And she says his name. And I'm not going to put his name on. He's no longer living either. So it doesn't make any difference. But at the end of the day, she says this person's name. And my best friend is sitting there looking at me and she's pinching the shit out of me underneath the table. And I'm like, I am giving you all of the information you could possibly want or need. Why are you pinching me? It's like, did she not want to know? I mean, it's almost like, when you're getting all that information handed to you, why would you turn a deaf ear to that? Why would you be angry if somebody's telling you the facts? Right? So anyway. It happens. But I see it. And especially if it's a friend, you're going to say, "Oh, that person's sleeping with your person." "Oh, no, they're not." Yeah, they are. They really are. So, yeah, it is what it is. Mm. Yes, I am that person. I will tattle. I will tattle. If you don't want me to see, if you don't want me to say something, don't let me see it. Yeah, yeah. And she was mad at me for a minute. And I was like, "Why are you mad at me when you're getting the information you need? I'm sorry, but you need to know when your person is stepping out, right? You need to know because they could be bringing you back all kinds of nasty stuff. You don't know who that person is or what they got or who they're with or any of that nonsense. That's a yuck. That's a whole yuck." Ew. The thought. Yeah. Exactly. I don't want nobody's germs. Be bringing that nasty nonsense. You guys are all laughing. Yeah. Yep. I agree 100%. Okay, my loves, I will see you tomorrow. Uh, I hope everybody has a fabulous day. Don't forget to eat your black eyed peas, your greens of whatever, and your pork for health, wealth, and happiness in in this year. Lots of yuck, yuck. Yes, I agree with that. That's some nasty stuff. Hey, Marche. Okay, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 on Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Have a wonderful rest of your day.